Alright, time for some more dumping.
Of the info variety, not the other thing.
Yes, no one's taking no dumps like that. Yeah, it's Pokemon's getting closer every week,
And
and
this is the point where they just
it's, it's
splurge
just
everything.
random large things of data or information to us, and it's like some of it's oh man, other it's really such as
Well, it
is.
happens every generation. So, well, let's get into what's going on here.
Let's do it with the one that is like the most disappointing thing.
All right, so not game related,
Not
but
game related, but there's this thing that was going around. Oh, the Gotta Catch 'Em All thing.
there was some sort of like teaser video
It's
that was accidentally uploaded to their YouTube account. It was supposed to be an advertisement for this new site that wasn't live yet, and then they like took it down. But of course, they decided, oh well, we got to reveal it now since we leaked it and
it's
everything.
leaked, and it's like as soon as it's leaked, it's not going away. It's like,
So
dude,
yeah, people were speculating it would be some sort of site where you could just stream the anime from start to finish
because
or
the
whatever.
teaser showed a bunch of clips from old and new anime episodes of
Yeah.
Pokemon. It's like it seemed it was going to be its own exclusive thing, like South Park has or something.
And what is it?
The Gotta Catch 'Em
Sweepstakes
All
website.
sweepstakes. It's a place where you find codes online for Pokemon, and you submit them to get prizes if you get, I guess, enough of them.
50
It's
prizes every week until the release, so
it's
it's
a
gonna be
three,
dead after a month.
yeah, it's a 3 week thing. That's basically if you find this stuff, it's. And I assume you're not even guaranteed it because
Oh
it's
yeah.
like it's got to be like
You know
random
how
people.
many hundreds of thousands of people are gonna be.
So it's like it's terrible. That this is that thing that you had that like 3 minute long teaser for showing old episodes, middle episodes, and recent episodes of the show. The,
What does this
this
have to do
it
with it?
doesn't have anything to do with what you showed. Why would you do that? It just baffles the mind.
Anyway, this flop aside.
Aside, we did get other news since last time we were talking about things.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's these
Okay, so let's get the
new
abominations out of the way
Pokemon.
first.
You mean the megas,
No,
or do you mean
but
these?
they are things. But,
This-
these
this-
started evolution.
okay, so you can't even get
Okay,
behind them.
so this me what the hell? Quilladin, yeah.
Yeah, Coladin. His name.
Chespin, are you okay?
Someone put a tube in his mouth and filled him up with air.
He's
It's,
just a
it's like
theme park mascot, man. I mean, I know he's supposed to be some sort of knight or what have you, but it's just silly. And it seems to have this growing fan base of that's so stupid, it's awesome.
well, you see, Elliot, Oshawott evolves into Pig Knight.
Yeah.
So naturally, he's going to evolve into a snake after this.
Makes sense. Yeah. That's what
That's yeah. He's big. He's round. He's a character. Next is it's
Fur Mach 2.
yep. It's not even just furry now.
Yeah,
It's just smut.
it, it really is. I think this is supposed to be called Brazen. It's spelled with an
Raven
X,
could
so
be
it's like
Braxian. Who freaking knows? Well, no one they say on the show. I
yeah,
guess.
it's a
Are you-
witch.
it's a witch. It's got a broom tail. It's dressed. It's freaking wearing stockings. It's got human hands minus a couple fingers. And the stick comes out of its ass
Yeah.
for a wand. It's
It
like
lights it on fire and attacks things. And that's kind of cool, but
it's cool. But
it's a freak.
it's which way are you going with this Pokemon? Are these things animals or things you're supposed to screw? I don't know anymore.
You think Gardevoir is fan servicey?
It's like no.
no, meet your maker. And the stupid thing is that this is 85.5% male or whatever.
Is that confirmed? Because this might be the first one that's not.
Don't go there. Starters always follow this formula.
I'm just saying,
It's
Elliot.
a man. Deal with it.
I'm just saying, Elliot.
Awkward feeling. And then, like, the least atrocious upgrade. Frogadier.
He's a frog. He's got a scarf. He's a ninja.
Signs point to water flying, but the leak earlier from Pokebeach that has had like almost all of its stuff legitimately confirmed right now said water fighting.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be.
Because
But it's like
Frogadier and Brigadier, the military commander of some kind.
I guess it's possible. It just seems weird, especially because in the anime trailer it is confirmed Ninja Frog. Because it's like he shoots his foam like shuriken.
I'd like water fighting though, because we don't have a good one.
That's
okay,
true.
we have Keldeo.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
But
But
we could always use more.
His hands are really flat. It's like even his fingertips are like really, really flat. They almost look like they're paper. It's almost weird. All right, fossils.
Oh man,
Oh,
how
man.
long have you guys been waiting for this? Because I know
Look at
we've been waiting for
T-Rex.
this forever. Appropriately named Tyrant.
It's a rock dragon.
Yeah.
It's everything you could hope for.
And it bites things.
His,
hard.
his ability makes his bites do more. Pretty great, even though he's got a hunchback. Then, of course, it's not really a. It doesn't look like a fossil, does it?
No.
It doesn't even look remotely rock.
It's got the worst typing ever. Ice rock. And that's unfortunate because it's probably going to be a slow, tanky thing. And how the fuck do you tank with that typing?
It's true, and it's also a shame because that ability is kind of fun.
Yeah, and normal moves become ice moves that do more. And that is cool. I just really like it.
It's
The way it looks.
it looks fun.
Probably gonna be bad, but I'll use it anyway in
It's,
game.
yeah, in game it's like what doesn't really matter. Just go for it, you know. It's just unless it evolves into something that's like super fast, it's just not gonna.
I don't think they can decide what this thing is supposed to be either. Like it looks like a brachiosaur, but
It's got like fins on its head.
it's kind of
It's
messy, you know. But we
It's
already
got like
had that.
it's true. We
It's
also
not
got
Lapras.
it's also got like almost flipper like front legs. 'Cause its back legs have like claws. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But I want to like it. I just don't know if I'll ever use it.
Oh man, Furfro.
Bro. Hey, there you go.
Can customize it into one of these designs. And if you leave it alone for a while, it'll just go back to its normal self.
Yeah, people thought it was a llama at first.
No,
It's a poodle, all right. Oh God!
Okay. This is a lot less cool to me now.
This one or this one?
Essentially the freaking Furfro here, because
Oh, damn it. There we go.
poodle not as interesting, simply because we have enough dogs running around.
And more to the point, we have enough dogs that are not normal.
Yeah. Just,
It's
but taking half damage from physical moves is badass.
that is pretty awesome. I mean, it stops a lot of.
Wait, not physical moves, contact moves.
No, contact move. It's specifically contact.
I mean, even though
It's,
it's almost all the physical moves in the Gumdrop Forest.
It protects itself against grass knot.
Why? I hope they fix that.
I don't know
Why
how
is
that
grass
works.
not contact at all?
I.
Moving on.
Anyway,
okay,
moving.
So we have what is this card?
Cat. I don't remember its
Yeah.
name.
Uh,
It was. We're bad at this.
Meowstick.
Yeah, that's right, mouse.
Right, the freaking psychic cat.
It's,
We needed more psychic cats.
do we have any other psychic cats?
Mewtwo.
I don't count him. He's an abomination. We'll get to him later.
Anyway, these things have major gender differences. Move pools and
Major
everything.
gender
It's
differences.
like Nidoran Mark II.
Female,
But,
male. Which one will you choose? I checked. This is male.
Dude is manly.
I'd probably choose this one. He looks cool to me.
They stay
It's-
expressionless
it's
and
kinda
keep their
bitchy.
ears shut until danger comes along.
Which is weird because it makes them more like bunnies.
Yeah. Whatever.
There's not really much else to say about that. I'm not sure if
If
evolve.
you're a fan, go right ahead.
Oh, this one has Squirtle's tail times 2. Anyway, oh yeah, you.
Pyroar. This one was leaked by IGN, so it was another case of, oh shit, we may as well reveal it.
I'm starting to be led to believe that these aren't accidents, and that they're doing this on purpose to make people get more riled up.
Another thing with gender.
Female.
The female has stolen Pidgeot's hair.
You monster! How can you do that to him? And he's got a shield face.
Yeah. And all the Lion King jokes already.
In fact, if someone gets that picture up, we could show you one right now. But basically, we originally thought this thing was going to be a manticore because it had on it and as Litleo, almost like scorpion-looking tail.
And
It's
like,
that would have been cool,
it
honestly.
needed something to set itself apart from freaking
Lux,
Shinx.
Shinx and Luxio, Luxray, all those guys.
But no, it's pretty much the same
It's
thing.
just a lion. It's not.
Different.
Yeah, it's not black. It's not electric, but that's about it. But yeah, it's the cause of jokes like this.
It's just a freaking.
I killed Mufasa.
It's just a freaking lion.
It's a lion.
And it doesn't appear that it's going to evolve again either.
How could it evolve? Unless it is the Manticore, it just has this as a mid-stage. I don't see it actually evolving. Look at it.
It looks finished.
It looks finished. It's not going to get bigger unless it grows wings and a scorpion tail. Or stands up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you guys
And
again.
official art for
They look pretty awesome.
everything dies.
And with that being said, on.
More Mega Evolutions cropped up.
Ah!
Mega Mewtwo X. Previous that we've known about is Mega Mewtwo Y, the version exclusive stones.
Mewtwo, what happened to you?
He gains the fighting type, that's what. Therefore, he needs muscles in awkward places.
His forearms are like Popeye.
And these weird freaking dinosaur legs or whatever.
If you guys remember Swamp Fire from Ben 10, which you may or may not because it was from a bad season. Yeah, bad season Ben 10, shocking. But it's got like the body of that, if you could see it. It's like the head of Mewtwo. It's like the weird stocky legs and those.
Almost vest.
Yeah, and almost a vest. It's like.
Yeah, and it gains the fighting type and steadfast as its ability. Which is like, well, okay. Now, the cool thing about this is it freaking kung fu kicks things just.
Yeah, if you could see that, it's like he's just roundhouse kicking.
That Garchomp never knew what was coming. Garchomp didn't know what was coming at all.
Especially when he Mega Evolved. Why
Yeah.
are my hands gone? Or stubs, or whatever they are. Why do I have Kaylina's chin? What's going on? I have a mouth on my
Be
torso.
alive.
Why is Jaws man?
Well, it gains attack and special attack and loses a bit of speed, apparently. Which is the first instance of a stat going down for the Mega Evolution.
Yeah, it's like,
I just find it kind of silly that, you know,
Hard
one of the
Evolve.
most threatening things in the game, and they decided to make it better.
Like the first time?
Mewtwo.
Freaking Mewtwo got better twice. How does it do that? I have an idea. Let's take the most
Yeah.
powerful Pokemon in the game and not make him stronger once, but twice. Why? That could have gone to anyone else. It's whatever. And while we're on topic of new things, they're so fabulous. It hurts.
Yeah, there was a two-player scientist chick.
Look at them.
Palette swaps everywhere. Like, since they've got these visors covering their eyes, you're not gonna remember them as characters. I just don't get a good vibe there.
Yeah, it's like either that or they're gonna be like Cyclops. They move their visors, they shoot beams of light.
What?
I,
From the one dude
I,
who's apparently too badass to wear both of his gloves.
yeah. Man, he's white.
It's so white.
And then, I'm not really sure.
Right, famous actress in the Kalos region who's apparently a trainer too.
Well, it was
She's
close.
got that air of Cynthia about her, but she's not.
Her leg is broken.
I question her fashion sense, to be completely honest, which is silly because she's probably going to be the first one to introduce you to those new features of trainer customization.
Yeah, well, suck it. That's better. She should have dressed like that.
More of this. It's
I think that catches us up with all the Pokemon news, unless there's anything new that we don't remember.
nah.
Not important. Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, has been pretty dry, last I heard.
Yeah. Some OCG crap that we don't care about, really.
Story of our lives.
Saga of the Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck came out recently.
We didn't talk about the actual trailer for Buddy Fight, which is the new.
Oh, I guess we didn't.
That only happened like
yeah,
a week
Buddy
ago.
Fight.
Yeah, Buddy Fight.
Yeah, so they released an anime trailer, and it was very over the top,
Very, very, very.
and yet the most generic.
It's so
thing.
generic.
You like look at all these characters and their monsters, and like you sit there thinking, I've seen all.
Yes,
of
I've watched
these
Beyblade before. What else do you have?
Oh.
Except for that one thing. Jackknife Dragon.
CG.
It's,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. It was mind blowing.
it was. It's like we spent so much time just analyzing those cards.
We did. I got some names. Jackknife Dragon. Just like,
Dragon
how
with
can
it.
you not like it? Blade Winged Phoenix, Ice Blade Joker, something Asmodeus.
And due to me demanding to know what was up for the advertisements, I
Drum
found
Bunker
Drum
Dragon.
Bunker Dragon. It seems that he's probably the main character, even though he showed up at the end of the thing. But it has to be the main character because every bit of advertisement for Buddy Fight that exists, few that it is, has him as the main monster. It's gotta be the main thing for the thing. It's like, which is weird because in the trailer, it's like Jackknife Dragon was doing all the stuff.
All of this stuff.
So it's like either there's two main characters or he's like a rival figure, and he's just been doing it for a while. We'll figure that out later. It's just
We still can't decipher what everything on the card layout means.
But from what it seems, from what we've gathered, it's gonna be hopefully anyway, it's gonna be a one monster per deck thing, and then you're gonna have a deck of, I think, what do you call it, casts. We don't know much yet, but it's yeah, it's like so. It's basically a game of give your guy power boosts. Someone said like Digimon.
Beef faces. And Digimon card game only worked like that once. Wait, there were like 3 different Digimon card games. All of them burned because Bandai doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, but the point is, if it's like that, that's actually probably be nice. In fact, it's arguably be the game that we've been waiting for. Primarily because it gets rid of because like, how do I explain this? Okay, Vanguard fixed a lot of things that I had problems with from the other card games. But even then, it still has occasional problems. The most annoying one that if you've been paying attention to our rants in the past is the grade lock. It's like the most detrimental thing to any plan. Now, that couldn't happen if you only have one guy. It's like playing.
Just gets different kinds of screw. I can just picture drawing too many spells or whatever. Like,
Well, it's if your whole deck is spells, you're only gonna get spells anyway. It's like it's we don't know yet. It's like we have a pretty good inkling that it's gonna be October. We'll know everything. It's like if the wiki thing wasn't proof enough, JD's face was the biggest tell.
Yeah, there's gonna be an announcement gameplay-wise next month. Next month, everything happens.
Yeah, freaking the buddy fight rules happens. Trial decks for Vanguard come out. Kamen Rider Gaim, Pokemon. It's so much stuff happens in October. Halloween for those who like McDonald's.
These poor bastards.
Oh man, but yeah, it's freaking October. It's
So good.
so much everything. I can't hold all of this stuff.
If you don't
It's
hear
just-
anything from us for a while,
You know why? There's too much thing. It's really the only way I can
we'll
put it.
try
It's-
to,
oh yeah, we'll
get
definitely.
something
Yeah,
in the middle of the information overload, like Pokemon First Impression.
yeah, we'll probably
Stuff like
do
that.
stuff like that. I mean, Pokemon comes on 12th, and that's what Tuesday, Sunday.
It's yeah, it's most likely a Sunday because that's
It's
typical
like yeah, so
Pokemon.
it's like
Yeah, whatever. It's a Tuesday.
what's the you can find that right now.
Let's see.
It
My
is-
birthday's tomorrow. What?
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
It's-
I'm so old. No, it's a Saturday for a change.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we'll be gone for that day and maybe on Sunday if we bother to go to the card store.
Well, if we go to the card store, we're just gonna be playing that nonstop anyway.
Yeah.
Guys, want to have a tournament? No.
No, too
Leave
busy.
us alone.
So it's hard to say if we'll show up on Sunday to talk about it, but if nothing else, Monday we will. Or the Monday after it's out, obviously. But point is, it's like, oh, it's so much good. It's just so much.
Wow.
So much. I'm so blown I only have your head in the shot. There we go. Let's see here. Is there anything else?
And then after that, you never know. We might start getting more info on Smash Bros.
That's true. It is a distinct possibility. Which leaves us with just one more topic.
Oh yeah. Totally forgot we were going to talk Vanguard. Okay, we kind of did that, and
Well, we talked about
our
the-
system for a moment.
But let's talk about upcoming things that we've.
Well,
You said we
I'm
know.
pretty sure we went over all of everything that's happening for the rest of the year on the English side.
Yeah, so we're not gonna really talk about that. It's like the Japanese
Uh,
side that's more important now.
Twister 13 just came out in Japan, so the full set list was obviously spoiled, and well, it's quite a set. I tell you what.
What?
Make Joker go from gimmick to batshit because Chaos Breaker Dragon can lock whenever the hell he wants. And at Limit Break, when things unlock, he can Soul Blast 1 to retire that unit and draw a card. So,
Mm.
on top of not attacking, you're also not having to guard for an attack. You're also just profiting off of their existence. And unlike all the other retires, ever, you can't just replace the unit. You've got to sit there and wait, and then replace the unit. It's and it he doesn't fall apart if he doesn't break ride, and the break ride is super win more. It's terrifying. Um,
It's true.
D-Police and their fuck massive center lanes and criticals can do wonders. Nubatama are supremely annoying, but they have some bad matchups.
No, yeah, like what?
Garmor,
Which Garmor?
Garmor Liberators.
Okay.
Because if you bind that field, you give them all their stuff back, and then they limit break to get 5 dudes. Like, what the hell is the point of even trying? And anything else with on-call skills can get kind of annoying if you try to just bind them and not kill them immediately with Kuroko. But Nubatama can do some really dirty things if you're willing to play really messed up grade ratios because Hagakure is the dirtiest card. You use it, like, you throw it on your hand card, and then for the last attack you just throw out as many Hagakures as you want, even if you don't need that many, and then you just counterblast, your opponent drops all the cards, and then you break ride and they have nothing, so you just sort of get that opportunity to win right there. Aquaforce got reinvented.
They have seagulls.
No. Wow.
Well, they do.
That freaking thing. They got a 10k Asura Kaiser. That is the creepiest thing you will ever look at.
Seagulls with arm
Humanoid
cannons.
Seagulls with laser, rocket
Missile,
launchers.
rocket
on
launchers
their
with backs.
shoulders. They don't even look like they belong in that clan. They look like D-Police or something else. They're very alien. It was like a movie, but
This is the Birdemic Part 2.
okay, let's go with that.
They have guns
That
now.
wasn't the important thing, because I don't know if we ever mentioned it before, but Wheel Assault is great. After an attack where it boosts, you can counterblast 1 and switch the positions of any 2 Aquaforce on the field. So it lets you scale and get rid of Storm Riders once and for all, and play a normal grade 3 lineup like every other deck. That's amazing. They have their Restanding Vanguard, even though it's kind of gimmicky compared to the other ones, but it's still really good because their Break Ride makes it kind of dumb. They have a grade 2 Benedict. They got Margal Clone to go with the grade 2 Benedict and hit all of the things forever. They got their first good Vanguard ever. Bubble Edge Draco Kid. You move it into Soul, target one of your Aquaforce, and if it makes the 4th or greater attack that turn, draw a card. And if you set up your field right, you can draw 2 cards out of that, so it's really cool.
I remember Hagakure.
We've been over all that stuff. They didn't really get anything of note. They got some weird clones and a critical trigger. Whoa.
Woohoo! I gotta find my Hagaku raise now.
Like, Joker got more clones. Because they totally needed a Libra, and they got an Airmo, and maybe an Omniscience Madonna? I forget.
I think so, yeah.
The Lady Gunners. Whatever they were. Aqua Force got the generic filler cards out the ass in this set. They got a Devil Summoner, and their drop draw 7K is the worst thing ever because it has to boost the 4th attack. The purpose of these drop draws is to help you set up. If you're making the 4th attack, you're already set up. It's terrible.
Yeah, well. Weed every day.
But yeah, that set is really generous to Link, Joker, Diapolise, and Aquaforce. They're just great. I expect good things from them.
It's true, it's true.
Nubatama, they'll probably make waves just because people aren't going to know how to deal with them. Sometimes you can't deal with them.
Yes.
They just give you for opening.
Yeah, even if you know what to do with them against them, you still might not be able to do anything against them. Just because dropping your opponent's cards is a bitch.
And they can pseudo-retire things by binding them and then dropping the bound cards. So it's kind of silly, and I'm really glad that they only have rainbow triggers. Because if they had a second critical, no, there would be no hope for anyone. There was another plan in that set, wasn't there?
Was there? Oh, right. Was it the Ultimate Death Killer Buster guy in there?
Right. Beastieties. Oh my god. From joke to broke. Did they have an on-hit grade 2 where you a special counterblast and stand a beast deity? They have a 7K grade 1. If this is stood, counterblast 1, stand one of your Nova Crafters. For one special counterblast. They got a Dancing Wolf Forerunner for no real reason, if you feel like using it. But no, they already have Rhyhorn, and Rhyhorn is a beast. That Ethics Buster Extreme, man. And they have a full lineup of triggers.
So in other words,
even though you're going to play Red Lightnings, because they're just that good.
So it's, but effectively you can basically say, as soon as I ride Ethics Buster Extreme, my whole deck is triggers.
It's terrifying. And their mid-game is good enough to actually push through and set up their finisher instead of, just sort of floundering around and waiting for the opportunity like they did before. That grade 2 and Marsh and stand all of the things and...
Well, the other versions in that set too, right?
Yeah. Ethics Buster Reverse is just... He's an all or nothing break, cross break, or bust thing. Because you... at Limit Break, of course. You Counterblast 2, drop 2 Beast Deities from your hand, and lock 2 of your Nova Grappler rear guards. Really steep cost. And then he gains the ability to stand after attacking whatever once that turn. It's not good at all if you just play it as is. In fact, you can end up losing pressure doing that. He doesn't get a power buff or anything, so it's whatever. But if you do manage to cross break, right, oh my god, how do you even lose the game? Because obviously when he attacks, your front row is going to stand. And then you're going to attack with the front row again. And he's going to attack again, so the front row stands again.
So many attacks.
You get 8 attacks.
It's just crazy.
Obviously, it's really terrifying, but it's not going to be a consistent enough deck to really do anything of note.
It's in other words, it just seems stick with the extreme.
Extreme.
It's just
always
too,
good.
It's just too good. It's like, dude, you know.
They are. If you think the Aquaforce mid game is good, the Bestiary mid game is just as good now. Granted, Bestiaries don't have, restanding crit holders, but they have it pretty good. And everything in that set was treated brilliantly, except Grand Blue.
Who gives a crap about that?
Grand Blue got great stuff. They just didn't get a lot of stuff, and they didn't even get a normal reprint, which leads us to believe they're going to be in the next set or an extra booster or something, because something's kind of fishy when you don't reprint Gustin after 11 sets, but you reprint Pascal after 3.
Yeah. Way before they do, but he's SP only.
Crazy set. More crazy than Booster 12. 12 was crazy.
It's just getting more and more over the top.
Which is weird. Like 11 was just bad, and 10 was
Yep.
Eradicator Apocalypse. Where's the Eradicator Apocalypse now? Well,
it's somewhere.
Now they're just another deck in the format. It's silly.
It's just great to see a game where the deck that was the nuts is now just a regular deck without banning a thing.
On one hand, that's cool. On the other hand, it's scary because you might not be able to keep your old deck for very long.
It's hard. And on the same token, you might get to use that deck again in the future for no real reason.
You never know. 2 more cross rides for Nova Grapplers, guys. Let's do it.
Man, what else could they possibly give him?
Ethics Buster is a jerk because he stole the skills that would have been perfect for Kaiser and Stern on both of his versions.
So they got 5 now. I guess they could do Cosmo Lord cross ride. Hercules cross ride.
Dude. Yeah, looking forward to the new extra boosters too, because if they live up to these standards, dear God, Kagero, back, baby.
Oh my God.
Especially since Kagero are confirmed for Booster 14 too.
Oh yeah, don't tempt my wants, especially because of that extra booster. I'm gonna play Vade. He's getting in there.
And the Genesis trial deck, which we should be getting spoilers for very soon. And I'm excited for that.
It's so much good. It's like my pants can't hold my body. Anything else I wanted to bring up? It's everything. Yeah, geez, we've been talking for a while because it's just so much everything. Well, at least from the Bushi Road and Pokemon front. Yu-Gi-Oh! You'll probably not hear from us much unless something crazy happens.
They don't like releasing a lot of things in TCG land.
Yeah.
They've got this regular schedule that everyone knows and loves, apparently.
Every 3 months.
And the seasonal tins. But you know we're all in land, so...
It's like, whatever. It's just the Pokemon, the Vanguard, the potential of Buddy Fight. It's...
The That is why it's far.
Yes, the raging-inducing things of white swords. Stop pushing your game on us. We don't want it. We already have your other game. And your other game.
Well,
That's to do it.
about covers.
Later, everybody. Hopefully we will have more to say before a month goes by. But I can't make a promise.
Yeah.
Bye.